Okay, we're back at it. We've got the Leafs versus the Montreal Canadiens. We are in game 15. Leafs, they're top of the division right now. I think they are 11-2-1 going into this game. Montreal is second, but they are on a two-game losing streak. They lost to Toronto and then followed that up getting shut out by the Edmonton Oilers and Connor McDavid. Montreal needs to get their offense going. Toronto, they just need to keep it up. They've had two rough games really for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Not the best starts, and they've been getting outshot and outchanced by what was it, Vancouver and now Montreal, but they still squeaked out the wins. Let's see how they can do in game 15. And to start the game, Matthews' line, they start out strong with Matthews getting a great chance, but it's fought off by Price. Marner also had two good chances with space, but the puck was just not cooperative at all, and it bounced over his stick both times. This actually happened a couple times in the game. Then, second shift happens. Matthews gets the puck. He strips the puck, basically, off the no behind the net, gets it out front, right over to Mitch Marner, and this time, the puck does not hop over Marner's stick, and he scores, top corner, lovely shot, 1-0. Great start for the Leafs, exactly what they wanted. And throughout this period, and I would say the game, but it's mainly this period, and then it kind of fades away as the game progresses and Montreal puts on that like high octane pressure. But the Leafs are looking for the quick pass and getting the puck into the high slot, and it's working early. I really liked the quick puck movement. All four lines were doing it. They had that like high guy that either came up to the top of the blue line or just on top of the circles, kind of like the Nathan MacKinnon style in Colorado. And it was working really, really well. They had a lot of pressure. They were able to maintain it. It did slow down, however, as the game progressed. Like I said, Montreal, they made adjustments and it worked. As the period goes on, Montreal, then they get some sustained pressure on the Leafs. But when Montreal's the pressure, it's actually the Leafs with the best chance. And Marner and Matthews get a 2-on-1. And when this happens, I would say at least 50% of the time it's a goal. Sadly, this 50%, it's no-go as Austin gets the puck from Mitch and he just shoots it high and wide. When he goes to the bench, he is not pleased with himself. There's actually a couple times this game where, he just lost the puck or momentum of the puck just carried it away from him and he looked displeased with himself. Leafs get the first power play of the game at 4:24. And right away, the power play looks disoriented. And it's actually Montreal with the first big chance, and it's a 2-on-1. But a good defensive play by, I believe it was Brody there. He breaks it up. And the Leafs get it into the zone, get settled, and it's Matthews. He gets a great shot off a Marner cross-zone pass. But Price, he reads it well, gets his blocker up nice and high to make the save. Leafs haven't scored a power play goal in 2+ games at this time. Spoiler alert. 3 games, no power play goals. Then, yes, we're still in the first. Kerfoot misses a golden shot off a cross-crease feed from Nylander after Hall takes out his defenseman in the corner. Yes, Justin Hall was pinching up. And then the puck goes around and Hall gets the puck and he feeds Nylander not 3 seconds later, and Nylander hits the post. How do none of these go in? And that comes back to bite the Leafs in the butt. Again, Leafs slot chances are building throughout the first, and I really, really like it. But the posts, well, sometimes it just doesn't go your way. At the end of the first, it's 1-0 Leafs. Second period now, and like the Leafs started the first with lots of pressure, the second belongs to Montreal. It's frustrating as a Leafs fan. But oh, do I love this hockey. Just imagine these two teams in a playoff series. Cue high drama. So the play in the second period, basically, Montreal with the pressure at first, and then it just goes back and forth, chances for both teams. This is at the beginning of the period. Matthews gets an end-to-end rush, but the puck slips off his stick ahead of him. Nylander gets a nice clapper that is stopped. And then Toffoli gets a nice opportunity with Anderson kind of swimming a net, but he's able to recover. He makes a save, exhilarating pace to start, but that does slow down. The Leafs begin to stop the high chances. The Canadiens, they struggle to get any real sustained pressure. The Leafs, I guess, a mix of sustained pressure and a bit of scrappy play like Montreal. But at times, it's like the Leafs cannot lose the puck, but they can't generate any real scoring chances either from their attacks. And at the end of the second period, it's just 1-0 Leafs still. So go into the third, and basically 5 minutes in, the best chance is Tavares. But Price makes a nice solid save. It was a nice little toe drag, shot around the defender. Price reads it. He reads it well. And then this leads to Montreal then getting a chance. And they capitalize. And basically, Deneau gets the puck over to Toffoli, who scores to even it up. I actually had to watch the replay because it was so quick what happened. Montreal actually had 3 men in, and the Leafs just weren't able to recover quick enough. Gallagher's on the sideboards. He sends a good little pass from the sideboards to Deneau. Deneau feeds Toffoli, who he knows is coming in, and Toffoli isn't missing that. He's not missing from there. Montreal get the opening they need, and damn, it's 1-1. Then, I'm going to be honest, I was just glued to the TV the rest of the game. I think I just sat probably a meter away from it, silent. If I can remember anything off the top of my head, I know Nylander had a good attempt in there. Mikheyev and Kerfoot, I think, had a chance. Off an off-speed shot, it was Kerfoot with Spezza driving. Montreal put on good pressure at one point. Weber had some good keep-ins. Freddie Anderson had to make a nice low glove save. And then the biggest thing was just Josh Anderson running around like the Road Runner mixed with a Tasmanian Devil, just looking for Jake Muzzin after Muzzin clocked him. To make matters worse for Anderson, Muzzin actually destroyed Evans along the boards, the end boards in the Leaf zone as well. That got a good cackle out of my wife. Remember that? Kind of broke my my stare at the TV there. She loves a good hit. But yeah, the rest of it's kind of just like a mushy blur. I love when hockey does that. It just sucks you in. But at that time, I basically knew next goal wins. And then, of course, what happens with like 3 minutes to go? It's a point shot, or was it Brody fell down in the corner, and then the puck somehow got around to the point. Brody can't recover. Gallagher's laughing at him as he goes to the front of the net. Brody's trying to take his stick, but Gallagher actually twists. Like, Brody was on the correct side because Gallagher's a righty, but he twists his arm, so he twisted the other way, so that his blade was the other side of where Brody was, and he goes for the tip, and he tips it right down to his feet. Anderson obviously played the shot, and Gallagher just fires it in the open net. And it's 2-1, and then, yeah, I was grumpy because I knew that was it. Leafs couldn't get anything going. Matthews had to make 2 skate saves to secure the 2-1 loss. But they just looked absolutely exhausted. They kind of looked like they gave up there at the end, unless your name's like Zach Hyman. But hey, it was just deflating. It was deflating for me. It must have been deflating for them. Montreal, they take it. Leafs were 8-0 with leads going into the third this season in their 14 games going into this one. But this game was just not meant to be. Montreal takes it, gives the Leafs their third regulation loss of the season. The Leafs are now 11-3-1. It looks like it's time to regroup. Let's go get the next one. Go, Leafs, go. Oh, you know what? No. Let's just end this on a quick note, but a fun note, even after the loss. Did anyone else notice Willie Nylander's custom Bauer skates? Gone is that yellow, little bit of mixed with yellow and red for the Bauer skate. Hello, blue. Very nice. I really liked it. Tavares, he's got the CCM grayscale look going. Nylander with the blue and the Bauer. And then Matthews has those new ridiculous CCM, FT4s. I'm waiting, though, for out goes that red bit on the skates, and in comes blue. That should happen soon. That should happen. That would look lovely. Also, even if it doesn't, I actually really like the FT4s. They're just so over the top, but for some reason I just love them. And I'm a guy that likes simplicity. Like I like the true skate because of how simple it is. I like the old school simple bower where it just said bower on it. That's what I enjoy. But for some reason, the FT4s, they got me. Also note, this for Montreal though, Lehkonen was rocking some Sherwood gloves. Is Sherwood going to make a comeback into the NHL? Next up, why not? Why not Coho? Let's see those Coho skates. I want the Coho stick that Yager used to rock. I'm up for it. Let's bring all the older I don't know, older styles, older companies. Bring them back. Why not? Why not? Uh, anyway, that's it for me. Just fun little note there. Have a look out for those skates. See if you guys noticed Willie's skates. There's a positive. The blue looked good. Anyway, Leafs, they lost 2-1 to Montreal. They're 11-3-1. Let's just see how game 16 goes. Go, Leafs, go.